Hey y'all, happy Sunday. It's Carly. I hope everyone is having a great weekend. I am here to cash stuff my savings challenges. I'm so happy. I missed doing this last week, so I have a little bit of extra money since I didn't stuff that money last week. I'm just going to jump right in. I'll move this to the side and come back to it. I'll count the money. This should be $400. 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 200, 20, 40, 60, 80, 300, 320, 340, 350, 360, 370, 380, 81, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 90, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, through 400. 400. Okay, so I am going to start with these. Now, since I did not get to do my savings challenges last week, I have to get caught up on a couple of these that I do weekly. So this is one of those. I'm going to save 21 and 28, so 49. And this challenge is from Ren at Mischief Managed Budgets and Champagne with Champagne's Corner. Looking for a marker. Let's see if this one will do. I just did not have the time last week to record this video. Last weekend was a little bit busy for me, so we're gonna get caught up today. There's something else I was gonna tell you guys and I already forgot it. But this challenge is a year-long challenge. I save the date of every Sunday in the year. So I'm gonna try to let that dry. And I'm adding 49. So I think I'll put in 50 and take out 1. So 20, 40, 45, and 50. Okay. So now in this one we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 500, 550, 570, 590, 600, 6, 10, 11, 12. So $612. I'm going to trade those in for a 20. And we're done with September, so we just have the last quarter of the year to go, and at the end of the year it'll be $824. Alright, so let's put the money back here. And that does it for that challenge. Okay, and then this is another one. Oh, there's Pete. This is another one that I want to get caught up on. I like to do this every week because it's going towards our emergency fund. And this is a challenge in my Etsy shop. It saves $600. And I am saving $25 a week. So I'm putting in 50 in this one. And I think 10, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. Yep, so we're going to finish section 4 today. And this is, like I said, going towards our emergency fund. Alright, so there should be 50 in here, yep. And I'm adding another 50, 20, 40, and 50. So now section 4 is complete with $100. And I'll start on section 5 next week. That one will save 75. So I'm going to go back to the front and color in section 4 because that one is complete. So we're 2/3 of the way with this one. I really enjoyed it. I've enjoyed hanging out with the little aliens and their snacks. Okay. So now let's get into the big binder. Last time I split out the challenges and put some of them in another binder. I decided I didn't like that, so I put everything back in here. So it's kind of chunky, but that is okay. Oh, and I did get my nails done. I decided to keep them kind of long, for me at least. And yeah, so that's exciting. All right, so this challenge is a digital download in my Etsy shop. I made each icon $20, so it'll total $240. I went ahead and colored in the apple, which is not really red like I thought it would be, but that's okay. I'm adding $20, so now this one has 60. I'm not going to, even though I missed last week, I'll just finish this one a week later than originally intended, but that's okay. I hope that makes sense. Okay, and this one is another digital download in my Etsy shop. It saves 90 plus, and I am rolling a D20 for these 0 spaces. Okay, I got my D20. Let's see what we roll today. Ooh, that is 19, I think. Well, it was, but it moved. But we're going with 19. So that is all I'm going to do today. Is that $19. Let's color this in. So it is Sunday morning when I'm recording this. I am going to try to record at least one other video today. I have to go to Boston tomorrow, very early in the morning, and it's just a day. I'm just coming back tomorrow night, so that's what I'm doing tomorrow. Adding 19, so 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. All right, so this challenge now has 20, 40, 45, 46, 7, 8, and 9. So 49, and this is just the 3rd week of this challenge for me. This will be the 3rd time that I will do this one. I do have the 2026 version in my Etsy shop, and I'm hoping to finish this one by the end of the year. Okay, next is, I'm gonna just move this out of the way for now. This is a challenge from Spooky Budgets. It saves 200. I'm gonna put in 20 today, and cute little Piglet. We are almost to October, which is crazy. Like September flew by. So we have 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 40, 60. So 160. And little Piglet. Hopefully it's dry enough. Okay, this challenge is from Creating Staci on Etsy. I'm going to put in $20. It totals 200. I'm going to go ahead and do this 10 and this 10. Okay, I got my 10s colored in. And I'm adding 20. So we have 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 120, 140. All right, so I'm making good progress on that. Okay, this is Boot the Snoot from Desiree at Debt Free by 43. And this is a double-sided envelope, and the total is a mystery. We'll do this guy up here. This comes from her $2025 Boot the Snoot binder. There's, I think, 12 of these envelope challenges, and all of them total $2,025. All right, so that guy is 5. I'm gonna do this guy here. Oh, and that's another 5. Kind of want to go again. Yeah, let's do it. It's probably gonna be a high number, but let's see. Okay, 6. So that's not bad. So that's gonna be $16 going into this one today. Okay, so 10, 15, 16. All right. So now we have 20, 30, 40, 45, 46, 47, and 52. Is that right? Let me count it again. Let me actually condense first. That's a 20. I'll just keep those 5s. Okay. 20, 40, 45, 50, 51, 52. All right. Okay, this challenge is from Mel at Mystic Budgets. Her Etsy is the Sassy Mystic Shop. I'm using this to save for Black Friday shopping. So I've done all of the shopping bags. I have some diced up here, and then just some roll and saves. So this is another one I want to add a little bit extra to today, since I didn't do this challenge last week, and Black Friday will be here before we know it. Okay, so I'm going to do the diced up. The way this works is you roll the 6-sided die and you cross out the number that you roll. You keep rolling until you only have 2 numbers left that you haven't rolled, and you save the total of those 2 numbers that are remaining. Okay. That is a 2. So hopefully I can do a few of these. And 6. So y'all, last night, David randomly came to me and said, I think I may be ready for another dog. I was shocked. That's a 2. And 3. He's been literally counting the days since we lost Dixie, and today makes 70 days. So I don't know, we may be exploring that here coming up soon. All right, I need a 1, 4, or a 5. Oh my goodness, let's try another one. Oh my goodness, 3s and 6s. 4, okay. So this round is $6. I also think that getting another dog would probably be good for Petey. I've told y'all he does not like to be left alone. And Dixie just kind of suddenly was not there, and I think that's kind of really bothered him. I mean, I don't know, I could be wrong, but I think another dog would be good for Petey. All right, let's go again. That's a 2. Okay. And 2 again. I'm just gonna push it, and it's a 4. Okay. 5. All right, so I need a 1, 3, or 6. 3. All right, so that one's going to be $7. 5, 6, 7. I think I'll do one more diced up. 1. So I have no idea. He wants a girl dog, and I'm fine with that. He likes dogs to be like medium-sized, I guess. Dixie was like 40 to 45 pounds, and he and I can kind of agree on that size. I don't really want a dog bigger than that. So we might stick with something that's around that size. I need a 2, 3, or 4. That's a 6. Whoa. Let's try one more. Come on. Oh my goodness. 2, 3, or 4. That's a 2. All right, so we're doing another 7. Okay. He is kind of skeptical and worried about rescuing a dog from a shelter because he sees how Petey is. I mean, I don't know what Petey's backstory is, but I think he went through some things, and he was already grown when I got him. But I don't know, like, what his prior life, anything about his prior life. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so this is exactly $20. And I do like the idea of having 2 dogs. So we may, if we get a new dog here in the near-ish future, it may be like a puppy. And then if and when Petey ever goes, I think our next dog will be a rescue. So we kind of agreed on like taking turns with puppies or a rescue. And we can always get a puppy from a rescue. That's also an option that he and I kind of maybe agree on. All right, so I'm gonna do a couple roll and saves. Ooh, 6. All right. 5 and 6. 2. So I'm going to be involved in a collab that we're announcing tomorrow on Monday, and I'm thinking that all of the money that I save with those collab challenges is gonna go to dogs or a new puppy. So yeah. All right, one more. And 3. All right, you can barely tell that that's a 3, but that's okay. I'm gonna take 2 out and put in a 5. Okay, so we're putting in 31 into this one today, it looks like. Let's clean this up. So I just have 4 diced up and 3 roll and saves left. All right. So now in this one, we have 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 95, 200, 210, 215, 16, 17, 18, 19. So 219 in this one. That is awesome. All right. Oh, he's got a fur ball. All right. Put this up. Next is Growing Takes Time from Liz and Les. I am finishing this challenge today. We have 2 more flowers, and I'm saving the top and bottom number. So this one is 8 and this one is 9. So that's going to be $17 going in to finish this, and we should have 150. All right. So yeah, I'm going to take out 3 and put in a 20. Okay, so we have 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 40, 50. So 150. Look how pretty that is. I love Liz's challenges. All right, let's get a paper clip. I'm sure I will start a new one from Liz next week. Okay, and then this challenge is from Save with Glow. I'm gonna do $20. I'm gonna color in 2 of our candies for $10 each. Okay, there's our blue candies. And I'm adding in 20, so now we have $60 in this challenge. And all of these creators will be tagged in the description, so you guys can check them out. All right, I'm going to turn this around, and I am finishing this challenge as well. This is from Whimsy Wallet. I need to add in the last $10 because each sticker is 5. All right, so 5 and 10. We leave for New York on Thursday. So, nope, $10. $10. All right, and let's trade those in. So this should be 140. 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, and 40. All right, so this is going to go to spending in New York. And yeah, I enjoyed this challenge. It's very pretty, and it helped me save for New York. Okay, this challenge is one that I made. I am using this to save for my mom and stepdad's birthdays. We're throwing them a party in a couple of weeks. They both have milestone birthdays in October. And this is another one I am doubling up on today since I missed last week. So I'm putting in $50 in here. So 20, how do I want to do this? 30, 40, 50. Okay, that works. And we will have 450 when it's complete. So we have 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 83, 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 95, 400. So I am responsible for the cake, a couple other food items, and drinks, including liquor. So I have this $450, and I've been saving in their envelope on a weekly basis. So I'll have hopefully enough money to pay for everything that I need to pay for the party. Y'all know liquor is expensive, but I'm really looking forward to it. I'm excited. Okay, these are from Ellie on Earth. These are her group plays. I'm doing all of them together. Let's go ahead and do a scratch on this one. All right, that's $3. So we've got 3, and then for this one, I'm rolling a D12. So let's find that one. I think this one, yes, this is a D12. And that is 8. Okay. So we're up to 11. So with that, why don't I do... I'll go ahead and do a 2. So that makes 13. Oh, you know what? I need to double up on this one because this one is, there's 8 icons on each one. So she intends for once a week for 8 weeks. But I may need to come back to it. I want to make sure I have money for all of the other ones. So what did I say, $13? So if I can't come back to it today, I'll be sure to double up on it in another week. So 10, 11, 12, 13. I feel like something's in my throat now. 20, 30, 40, 41, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, $45 in our group play. Let me see what I have left, because I have this one from Cute Nini Things, and then I have my Joe Cool from Donna Powered by Creativity. So I have 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, and then probably $15 there. So we'll say like 65. Okay, so I am going to go back to Ellie's group play. I'm going to go ahead and do, what do I want to do in this one? I think what I'll start doing is just going in order and doing the ones that I haven't done yet. So this Hello Kitty is $4, so we'll do that. And then this one is $3. So that brings us to $7. And then I'll do these shopping bags for $8. And that is $15. And then we'll do this one for $4, and that'll be it, and that's $19. Okay. All right, so we're gonna do 5, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and this will be 150. We have 20, 40, 60, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 108 in this one. Okay, I had to take a sip of coffee. I feel like I've got a frog in my throat all of a sudden. All right, let's go back to Ellie's and do another round to get caught up. Let's see here. Okay, so I'm going to do a roll for this one. Ooh, 11. All right. And then I'll do a roll for this one. 11 again. Oh my goodness. So that's 22. And let me just do another 2 on here. So that makes 24. Okay. So 10, 15, 20, 1, 2, 3, and 4. I do want to count this one again. All right, 20, 30, 40, 50, 55, 60, 61, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 69. And I guess we are halfway finished with each of them now. Yeah, there's 4 spots left on each of them. Okay. And then everything that I have left is going to go into Joe Cool. So let's see how much that is. 5, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Okay. So I want to get a different marker because I think I've already used this blue. Let's go with like orange, I guess. And what numbers are we on? We're on 6, I think. So let me grab a calculator. Okay, so I have $22 and we're doing the 6s. So 22 minus 1, 2, 3. So I need to do 3 6s and a 4. Okay. There's a 6 right here. I'll do that one, this one, and this one. And then we'll do this 4. All right, I'm going to color those in and I'll be right back. Okay, so 6, 6 and 6 is 18, plus 4 is 22. Okay, definitely need to condense this. Alright, so we're adding 22, and now we have 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 220, 230, 240, 250, 260, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 270, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 280. 280 out of 500. That is awesome. I'm excited. And y'all know I love Snoopy. So we still have a couple 6s left, and then we'll knock out the 5s and go from there. That's a lot of fun. Alright, so I'm out of money. I have a couple of completed challenges, which is awesome. I hope you guys have a great Sunday. I will see you tomorrow for Monday Minis. I love you bunches. Bye.